Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
The team they beat in round one of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
I like that green, but I'm in love with blue hunters. Yeah, when I'm in Miami, phone whip, go Panamera. On the gutter, we treat back. We make back. Ooh, I know she a savage. She recording. Keep that bum from out our business, love.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
The team they beat in round one of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Here's Mendoza. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Temple. Kicks it out to Parker. Out to the wing. There's the three. The rebound by Nowitzki. Pass to Mendoza. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And here are the Spurs now. It's a three-point game. And just about a minute into this first quarter.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
To the inside. They swipe it. And they're on the break. Here's Mendoza. Drills it from deep. Mendoza's got 6.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
And here's Parker. Here's Temple. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Mendoza. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs.
Number 4, first personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Mendoza. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Kidd. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Into the lane.
Outstanding feed from Parker there. He's so good at facilitating the offense.
Here's Mendoza. This one for 3. The rebound by Duncan.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Blair. There's the block.
Oh, what a stuff at the rim. He's not messing around down there.
Mendoza gets the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Fires the 3. Here's Duncan. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Mendoza. 3-pointer. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 8. Takes it inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Here's Duncan. And a miss there on the triple.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Mendoza gets the bucket.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
The rebound by Chandler. The Mavericks lead by 8. Here's Mendoza. He's got 16. Fades back. Rebound by San Antonio. Cranked it in off the glass. He's got 6.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And San Antonio making a change here.
Number 20, Manu Ginobili.
And so it's Dallas with it. 6-point lead.
Boy, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Ginobili. Tipped. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Kidd. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Ginobili. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Chandler. Here's Mendoza. Pass to Chandler. Here's Mendoza. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Off the mark. His 6th miss in 13 tries. Spurs trail by 7. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Pass to Roy. Jacks up a 3. Mendoza gets the bucket. Mendoza's got 22.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And Dallas making a change here. Launches it. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Shot blocked. Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Out to the right wing. To end the cold spell. The rebound by Nowitzki.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. It looked to me to be a bit sluggish. Trying to match threes, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Spurs trail by 13. Looking to get back on track. Got a hand on it.
I love that block. I mean, it just shows how hard he competes. He doesn't want to allow anything easy at all.
Off the inbound pass.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Marion. And he misses his first shot. Rebounded by Butler.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Barea. Again, the miss by Dallas. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 13-point game.
What a luxury to have Manu on your team. I mean, he's pretty much a 6'6" point wing. Always creative.
Timeout charge to Dallas.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And now, yours.
get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's Mendoza. Again, the miss by Dallas. Spurs trail by 14. Now here's Parker. Shot from the low post is good. Parker's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, I tell you, there's a suddenness to Parker that helps him create space in the lane, unlike any other player in the league.
Pass to Mendoza. Counted from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
They set a pick. Here's Parker. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
They've struggled. But hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mendoza's got 30.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Temple. Up top, Parker. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Now into the lineup for Dallas. Number 4, Caron Butler.
Mavericks on D. They led the game at one point by 20. Splitter. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yet nothing fires a team up like a big jam.
Mendoza gets the bucket. Mendoza's got 32 points.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Mendoza. He's got 32 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Splitter. Now here's Parker. Here's Ginobili. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Temple missing. Here's Mendoza. Splitter with a rebound. Pass to Ginobili. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ginobili's got 8 points.
At the arc, you know, Manu seems so relaxed and always ready to go. Great confidence in this game.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. With the step back. Here's Mendoza. And it's rejected.
He was not having it. Get that stuff out of here.
On defense, San Antonio. They trail by 14. Goes to the fadeaway. Mendoza's got 36 points.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Mavericks with the rebound. Pass to Kidd. Here's Mendoza. Sinks it from distance. Mendoza's got 39.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Splitter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for two, Thiago Splitter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Here's Mendoza. Give him 39. Driving inside. And it's Ginobili with a rebound. Spurs trail by 18. Pass to Temple. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. 13 points in the game.
And coaches encourage their guys to shoot with confidence, and great work off the catch.
Here's Mendoza. Driving to the basket. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Mendoza's got 41.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, certainly his night.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Hammers the lob through.
You know, the athletic game of Chandler helps tremendously. He's awesome at flying up to complete alley-oops.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Mendoza. Here's Kidd. Here's Nowitzki. And again, it's Dallas.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Off the mark there with a three.
I can't lie. I love to see that kind of physical play under the rim. He boxes out and claims the rebound.
Here's Mendoza. On target from range. Mendoza's got 44.
Well, his production from deep has been nothing short of astounding.
Looking to win the run. No good on the layup.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
The Mavericks making a switch here. On offense, here is San Antonio. Driving in. Deflected.
Great anticipation defensively. He was all over that.
Here's Mendoza. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Kidd. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Mendoza. Here's Roy. From deep. The rebound by Duncan. Kidd with a rebound.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Brandon Roy.
And it's in there.
Assist goes to
Roy's
Mendoza.
got 4 points this quarter.
Nice job executing inside. When you give Roy these kinds of looks, he's going to cash those in.
Parker, no good. It's been all Mavericks. Here's Mendoza. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Lets the three fly.
Eddie Mendoza.
Hits the trifecta.
His passion for the game infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Pass to Temple. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Knocks down the long J. 20 points for him.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close.
Your Spurs.
Dallas on top,
51.
running away with this one,
Mavericks.
and will return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Launches a three, and again it's San Antonio with a three.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Mendoza. Shoots. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Mendoza's got 54 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Mendoza. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and you've certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
It's tipped.
Oh, that's some nasty defense, protecting the cup.
On defense, Dallas. 4-3.
Just one bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Can't hit that one. So it's San Antonio now. Looking to end this cold spell. Misses at the rim.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The three. The rebound by Duncan.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Mavericks foul call. Dirk Nowitzki.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for
No good on that one.
Number 4. 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
At the line for
Making his presence felt on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
And the free throw, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Mendoza. Three-pointer off the mark. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. From the right block, here's Duncan. And the layup is good off the glass. Duncan's got his second bucket on the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Mendoza. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. From downtown. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul.
That's one way to get yourself to the line.
The line for the Mavericks. Mendoza.
And the first one at the line is good. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
We say it time and time again. Free throws can be the difference.
And there's the drive. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Mendoza. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here's Roy. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Mendoza misses. Now Parker. Give him 8 points now. Blair. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parker.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
From the top of the key, Mendoza gets the bucket. Mendoza's got 9 points now in the second half.
He is giving them all he can offensively, really playing with a lot of heart out there.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Mendoza. Inside. Nowitzki, that one's good.
Assisted.
Nowitzki's got 6.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
Here's Mendoza. Non-stop scoring machine right here. From 17. And it's Nowitzki missing.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Pass to Duncan. From outside the arc. The rebound by Chandler.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Here's Nowitzki. Got it from about 16 feet. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Here's Duncan. Buries the hook. Give him 8 points now.
Nice hook shot there. That's a go-to move for him.
Pass to Mendoza. Up and in on the layup.
And the D has to push players out farther than this.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Here's Temple. Here's Duncan. The rebound by Chandler.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Nowitzki, that one's good. So it's San Antonio now. Parker outside. The baseline J. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Ginobili. Give him 8 points now. Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer. 26 points for him.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
San Antonio with the ball.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here.
Charge to Dallas.
Making a change here. Barea with it. Outside Stevenson. Back to Barea. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Good work spotting that gap and then exploiting it with a quality pass.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Knocks it loose. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball.
And here's Barea. Butler's got space. Cash money on the open jump shot. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sweet jump shot there. He knows how to pick his spots on offense.
The quick look, no good that time. Outside Stevenson. Butler on the wing. Puts it up. Misses the jumper from the wing. Soft touch off the glass. 32 points in the game for him.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
San Antonio foul. Number 4. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Marion. He's got 6. Outside Barea. They set the pick. There's the triple.
And this half has been a totally different story from deep. Having a harder time getting shots to fall.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Outside Barea. To the paint. Here's Mahimi. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Great feed by Barea. He's all about setting up his teammates.
Pass to Ginobili. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Ginobili's got 11 points. Here's Mahimi.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
We've got 155.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. The heart and soul, Clark, of both of these teams. They're both very unselfish.
Yeah, it's in their DNA. I think it's a blend, a nice blend of culture and coaching. And they acquire players who fit the way they want the game to be played.
And they pick up 2.
You got to love the effort from Parker, constantly helping get his teammates involved.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Duncan. And the layup falls.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Davis. Here's Gordon. Missed inside. Lets it go from 14. And it's Griffin with the rebound. About a minute played so far here in the first. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Now here is Davis. Pass to Gomes. Back to Griffin. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The shot's good. He has 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gordon. From 11 feet away. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Woo-hoo. Quick off the bounce.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. There's the 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Davis kicks to Gomes. Jordan the screen. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw good, Gordon. Gordon hits both of them.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Shoots the 3. That shot, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Outside, Davis. Pass to Jordan. Griffin inside. Defended by Jefferson. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And so here are the Clippers following the bucket by the Spurs.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
The timeout called by Vinny Del Negro. He's ready to talk things through with them. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Right side, Gordon. 5 to shoot. Three-pointers off the mark.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here is Davis. After the basket by San Antonio to the paint. Here's Griffin. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Davis, the pass to Gomes. Here's Griffin. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
It's Davis on the wing, covered by Parker. Davis, the pass to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, somehow, some way, you've got to keep Jordan away from the basket, because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
Now here's Parker. Still scoreless. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him, because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Clippers trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Fades. The rebound by the Spurs.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
The season is still so young, but Greg, how much do these teams know each other at this point of the year?
Kevin, you're still learning the new plays and terminology and possibly teammates. The first few weeks are huge for the chemistry and trust of the team. And the foundation, that's been set all season long.
Ginobili, he's checked in for San Antonio. Davis, the pass to Gordon. Jordan, a screen on Ginobili. That's tipped.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right on cue.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And that one's good, Griffin.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Spurs leading by 17. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he knocks down the first one. Chris Kaman is checked in for Griffin. Good on both. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Vinny Del Negro gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what makes Manu Ginobili so difficult to guard. Coach responded, it's his shiftiness, his unpredictable movements, but it's also his intelligence, the way he sees the floor, and his mastery of the pick and roll. He's got a lot to offer. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
And that's how you set up your teammates. Great pass.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 15-point game.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
to the left wing, and Gomes kicks to Kaman. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Davis. No good that time. Spurs leading by 17. And that one, good. 32 points in the game.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
Pass to Kaman. Kaman sets a screen for Gordon. Misses the 3.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here he goes. He's off on that one. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Clippers moving the ball around. Jordan with the screen on Parker. Outside, Davis. It's stolen. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 21.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The timeout called by Vinny Del Negro. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Los Angeles with some changes. Smith comes in for Ryan Gomes. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Davis. Bonner, he's checked in for the Spurs. Now here's Kaman. Hasn't made one yet. Gordon against Ginobili. And it's Gordon missing.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Yep, that one goes in there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's tipped. Ginobili with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Eric Bledsoe. The Spurs have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Smith. Looking to end the run. No, once again, for the 7th time in 7 shots, he is still an 0-4.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Cook, he's checked in for the Clippers. Aminu comes in for Gordon. Pass to Aminu. Back to Bledsoe. Aminu with the screen on Parker. Bledsoe finds Kaman. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Bledsoe. And the Clippers miss again. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And he has 42.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here is Cook. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And he earns himself a trip to the line. That's a positive possession for this offense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence and He hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here is Cook. Pass to Kaman. Over Duncan. That's good from Kaman on the assist from Cook.
Awesome job by Kaman getting it done inside. Exactly where you want him going to work, in the paint area.
Into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. So, for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Cook. Gomes comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Davis in for Craig Smith. Well, 2005 was the last NBA draft with high school players. We're in the one-and-done era now, Clark. What do you think of it?
You know, I'm okay with it, Kevin. I actually like it. We had 8 high school players go in the first round back in 2004, and those are players who won't contribute for at least a year.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 11. Jordan passes to King. A floater. And it's Davis missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that one drops.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
To the inside, Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Davis kicks to Jordan. Bledsoe taking his time here. Stolen by Duncan. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. A good chance here. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
The Clippers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Kaman. And here's Bledsoe. Here's Kaman. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Puts up a deep 3. Duncan, great positioning on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Kaman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Kaman able to earn the trip to the line by staying aggressive and assertive against tough defense.
The Clippers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And the first one drops.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Gordon's checked in for Los Angeles. The Spurs also with the sub. Hill's checked in.
And using that 7-foot frame, Kaman finds himself at the line a lot. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Davis, the pass to Jordan. Kaman trying to break free. It's tipped.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
And again.
And he's got 60. Most Hall of Famers never get here once. He's been in the 60s now multiple times.
This 60-point masterpiece ties him for 5th on the all-time 60-point list. Ginobili against Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Kaman. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the Clippers have possession. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Griffin kicks to Gomes. Back to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
The Clippers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Davis. And yes, it's good. Davis has got 6 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
High effort play inside, winning that trip to the line.
The Spurs have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Davis finds Jordan. Here is Gomes, defended by Jefferson. Gomes passes to Griffin. The shot that time, not on target. The Spurs shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Pass to Jefferson. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. You might as well just get out of the way when that's the case.
Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Gomes. Griffin a screen on Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. And Gomes kicks to Griffin. Duncan with the block.
You aren't scoring on him at the rim. Forget about that. No way, Jose.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The 3. It's rebounded by Jordan.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Connects from 3-point range. Gordon's got 6.
Gordon so good at sizing up the defense quickly and then burning them off the catch and shoot.
Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. The Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. And the Clippers call time here.
All right, then. Let's give some love. Your builder, Los Angeles
On defense, the Spurs. Davis kicks to Gomes. Back to Davis. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Driving again. What an avalanche.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the middle. Here's Gomes. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, I love Eric Gordon as a combo guard. He's a multi-talented player who can play either guard position.
San Antonio with the top.
He's checked in for the Spurs.
Substitution on the court.
Griffin dishes to Davis.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
And with his struggles at the line, you need to hack down DeAndre. You can't let him get the shot off there.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that.